Yes, as the president and the family with their hood quench us that bad because of what happened in the Bush War. We presented our calling to the rest of the world about what's happening here, since the president of Uganda is controlled people with a sorcerer's myth or a sorcerer's witch herb. He feeds around people and they go yes only. So we've taken it a must to present ourselves and call for appointments to meet, but he's not accepted us to meet, and he's not accepted our request for anything else. He's gone behind us to meet our people we relate with in our day-to-day living, claiming that whatever he thinks we are, and due to the sorcerer's herb he feeds them, whatever he tells them, they go and do whatever they do. So we've met such resistance in each and every sector we are in. We've met big resistance in business, we've met big resistance in study, we've made big resistance in family, we've made big resistance at local councils, we've made such big resistance at law enforcements. I mean, he's put such resistance upon us in very many sectors, claiming to be the one saying the truth about us. But whatever he puts upon, like me, whatever he puts on me must be exemplary, because I'm not that a cheap mind such an idiot can toss over again and again and still have me. He does not have me, he will not have me, and I am sure whatever is told the public about me cannot project itself in me. Yes, whenever he finds people who want to connect to me, he puts out statements of abuse. I call such statements abusive, because if you cannot tell it to me, if you cannot explain, it is obscenity indeed. If you cannot, here in Africa, there are some words we claim they don't come out of the mouth, even though they are in the mouth. There are some words a mouth can speak, but here in Uganda, mainly here in Uganda, such words don't come out of the mouth. So it is a knowledge to mention that your mouth can have ability to bring out utterance, but not every utterance comes out of your mouth. Some utterance are obscenity to come out of a knowledgeable person. So we've met such offensive situations behind us, plotting them behind us, plotting them ahead of us, plotting them besides us, plotting them anywhere. just because of the abuse which was performed by those generals which are living up to now and still claim that I don't know how they comprehend these actions they did to kids in the bush war, but the information given to me by a warrant officer, two UPDF warrant officer, two, gave me this information that it was that horrible upon children for them to react against matures. It was that bad. They had numbered, they had marked more than 100 children with a bad herb, with a bad mark, with a bad sign post upon children. They signposted people with a mark of lameness. They signposted people with marks of lameness upon them. And up to now, they are still against kids they signposted bad with witchcraft. I hear my warrant officer said to me that I tell you what they said. They said that after their reign, they gonna apply another type of witchcraft upon each and every kid they marked, they sign marked. Yes, upon each and every kid they sign marked to back to normal, which we think it is impossible. It is impossible for Museveni to have such a hub up to now in place. You see, this young man even opened my luggage as my parent left it. This guy opened it. Even they utilized my property as my parent left it in the Amla. You see, I appeal to every person who was with me in the Bush War that Museveni is still against children, portraying his idiocy bad towards children. Up to now, he still practices child molestism. It is not in excellency that this gentleman still practices child molestery. A gentleman who practices child molestery is a president, is now giving out guns and money that much many in his region. We are appealing to the United Nations and the world as large, mainly the Universal Church and the United Nations Human Rights Assembly, that human rights are still oppressed here in Uganda so terribly. Any young man who was with this hood in the Bush War to make it through. Generals I have mentioned on YouTube are bad elements in this rulership of theirs, as they have ruled bad. They have again practiced that abuse again and again to bound them the more. It is our responsibility as Ugandan people and the rest of the world to create a peaceful environment along whatever else we think we are. I mean, Museveni to think and announce himself, I am an idiot. I do it as I want it. He was in Russia, and my partner sent me that video with words upon. But the Bible says, what fills up the heart, so the mouth makes utterance. It first reaches an overflow within you. The president of Uganda to stand before a summit, declare himself an idiot, it is at an overflow within himself. It is full within himself. It is at an overflow within himself. So his mouth can't comprehend the heaviness at heart. Whatever your utterance is, that means your heart cannot comprehend, your mouth cannot comprehend the heaviness at heart or the fullness at heart. It fills you, then your mouth makes utterance. So I appeal to the world. What the president of Uganda, Museveni, said in Russia, that is an idiot. He does it as he wants it. He does it his way. It is a reality. That's how he lives in action. And his reaction of idiocy is the main link to make a joint venture with the hood in his presidency here in Uganda. It is serious. He was just speaking what his heart is filled with. You cannot bring out an utterance unless it is that fullness within you. It is really important for the world to have my mind upon this gentleman, because he still practices child molestery and he oppresses kids that bad. Anybody else not to talk, and he goes wizardry herbs to shut up very many lips not to talk about what he's doing. I appeal to the world, to the public of Uganda and the world public as large, that this is a monster. That's why he says he's an idiot. He does it his way. This is a monster. That's why he puts it on you and calls for your hideaway. You hide behind them. Don't tell them. React this way. That's why he's ever plotting rebellistic attitudes amongst people of Uganda. You will find out that the more is on, the more rebellistic senses come up here in Uganda to practice rebel actions upon families, individuals, companies, etc. Is planted in very many sectors. companies, schools, churches, families, etc. is taking kids from families. Kids get lost. I told you how my kid got lost, and the mother too. I have never seen Eden. I have never seen the mother. I imagine how a pastor comes up, tells me that you did not make a kid with this lady. You did not have a kid. We did not make a kid with Jamima. I never found Jamima with a kid. I found this lady when she's never bore a kid in life. You see me? And Robert Kasozi Yokom, chairperson, cannot stand before me, claim Jamima's stand. No, I never found Jamima with a kid. I appeal to the public that this is a monster. He's an idiot. It's a reality. The more it's going deeper, the more it's gonna react idiotic, and it's gonna play it crazy. Thank you.